The Megalodon, known as MEG in this year's Big Shark Attack summer movie, is going to have a hard time taking on another terrifying monster, Jason Statham. But back in prehistoric times, the MEG was one of, if not the most apex predator of all the oceans. Don't forget to like and follow our social media pages, links to them in the description. Luckily for us, this massive ancient shark only lived between 23 to 2 million years ago. This shark that is theorized to resemble a mix of a tiger shark, basking shark, and lastly, the great white, disappeared not too long ago in the grand scheme of things. Now, we believe this was due to possibly climatic changes as the Earth was cooling towards an ice age. Maybe the emergence of other super predators like orcas and the sperm whale. And lastly, the vast variety and range of baleen whales that the MEG fed on seemed to dwindle as the variety of species began to grow to massive sizes and a shift in their numbers began to occur. Nonetheless, this shark was a true sea monster. The most common fossils found of the MEG were the creature's teeth, which have been found all over the world. The name Megalodon stands for big tooth, and that claim is entirely accurate. The first of these teeth were found dating back all the way to the 1600s, but at that time no one knew such a shark could ever exist. They thought it to be a tongue from a dragon or some sort of moonstone that fell to Earth. People were nuts back in the day, but eventually they put things together and realized it was indeed the tooth of a gigantic ancient shark. Look at this Megalodon tooth compared to Earth's current most deadly shark, the great white. The difference is shocking and a bit wet your pants worthy. The teeth were rather similar to the great whites, but the difference in size is obviously clear. Megalodon's teeth could grow up to 7 inches long. There were 5 rows of constantly shifting teeth in the creature's mouth, which led to the beast having 250 possibly 7-inch long teeth. Damn! Fitting this many gigantic teeth into one's mouth required huge jaws, 7 to 10 feet or around 3 meters wide to be exact. A megalodon could swallow us or most creatures alive today in just one bite. As crappy as this sounds, it would probably be a better fate than those of the MEG's prey that were much larger. Using the great white's bite force and then multiplying it to fit the increased size and mass of the MEG places the bite force to be somewhere between 25 and 40,000 pounds. Over twice as powerful as that of the T-Rex and quite likely the strongest bite force of any being ever on Earth. This insane bite force was able to be generated due to the MEG's blocky and robust head, unlike the more pointy shape of a great white, more similar to what we see in tiger sharks today. These special jaws were disastrous to any who came to meet them. The MEG was too large to be successful when hunting with stealth like with what the great white does. Instead, the animal would use its brute force to bite down on slower victims, theorized to aim for its prey's vital spots like its fins, center mass, or head. There has even been discoveries found that claim that the MEG was able to completely decapitate a whale with just one bite. The MEG that stars in the film was huge, but how big was the creature really? Well, it showed the world's current largest sharks. The great white can grow up to 23 feet or 7 meters and weigh up to 2 tons. The basking shark reaches 33 feet or 10 meters and weighs up to 4 tons. And the whale shark reaches 46 feet or 14 meters and comes in around 15 tons. Now for the Megalodon. 60 feet or 20 meters long and weighing in at an insane 60 tons. While the only fossils of the MEG ever found are its teeth and a few vertebrae due to the shark's skeleton being made of cartilage instead of bones like every other shark, and cartilage doesn't hold up as well during the fossilization process. Using the teeth found and filling in the gaps with what we know about the great white and other predatory sharks has led us to believe that these estimations are accurate, but it very well could have gotten even bigger. Sharks have always had this horrible stigma about them. They can and have on a very few occasions attacked and, well, eaten us humans. But hell, humans have ate other humans on way more occasions than sharks. It's okay to be fearful of these impressive creatures. They are apex predators with hundreds of millions of years worth of life on this earth to become the best they can be at survival. But just remember that they are simply animals. doing what they need to live. Love them, be scared of them, but most importantly, respect them. If you like this video, subscribe and become a resident today. We really do appreciate the support, and it's awesome that we can do our part in helping spread knowledge about Earth's creatures. Are you going to watch MEG? Let us know in the comments, and tell us where the MEG stacks on your all-time favorite prehistoric animal list. As always, residents, this has been Jacob, and I will see you peeps next time. Peace out.